Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we played as LA Tech Dween, which I think was from the Mirror Point mod, I believe. And it's from a game? Mabinogi? Or it's just from Celtic mythology, one of the two. Anyways, it was a pop kill undead nation like M.A. Ermor or something, and it was pretty fun and pretty easy, and we had a good time. Let's roll up another one. 147. That is Kyun, Mists of Temptation, the Fox Girls. We have done it. I actually did it a second time on stream, although I think it was a pretty quick game and was pretty easy. 254. LA Meissa, Age of Freedom. I think this is going to be another enraged eggplant one. Let's play on Bitten Deep. We're gonna do. I think this might be 147. Yep. Oh no. Jeez. Hard to keep track of all these. LA. We'll do 6. Good number. And we are playing as Meissa. Age of Freedom. Yes, freedom! In the past, Sakura of Sla used magical experiments and crossbreeding to create 2 slave races, the hardworking Raz and the honorable Grendaral warriors. After some time, the slave races orchestrated a vast and bloody rebellion and ultimately earned them their freedom. They left Sla to found a new society with their own power and religion. Okay. So we're a race of entirely Raz. Poor infantry with good equipment, chariots, crossbowmen. We have earth, water, nature, death, fire magic. It's a good mix. Moderate priests, standard forts, and our forts produce 15% more resources. Got a Raz Scout, Cold-Blooded, Stealth 50, Dark Vision 100, Formation Fighter 2 on a Scout. Just because they all have Formation Fighter 2. And they all have Dark Vision 100, and they're all Cold-Blooded. Ant Master, 100 leadership. With a size 6 chariot. It's an ant. Pretty good. A Liberator of Meissa. Level 1 Priest. Inspirational +1, 100 leadership. Why not? Why not? Unchained Priest, level 2 Priest. 50 leadership. Yep. Worker Mage. 1 Earth. 50% chance for a second Earth. For 110 gold. Not bad. Free Smith, however. 180 gold. You get Fire 1, Earth 1, and then Fire or Earth. And 10% for Fire, Water, Earth, Death, Nature. Master Smith 1. This will probably be our go-to mage then. Fungus Grower, though. For a similar price. Death 1, Nature 1, and then Death or Nature. Well, the cross paths aren't really anything. You know, you get, what is it, mannequins or whatever it is. Undead plants. But 2 death, obviously. 2 nature is useful for some buffs. We don't really have any poison resist or anything, so it's hard to say. Tunnel Sculptor gets 1 water, 2 earth. Water, earth, 10% for another earth. 1 in 10 of these guys, well, I guess 1 in 20 maybe, will be a 4 earth mage. That might be worth the extra money. Yeah. Now, the problem is earth, water. I don't think it's rust mist. Yeah, they can all cast rust mist. But we have a lot of equipment. We're not, like, naked or anything. So, it's hard to say if it's actually a good spell. We are in late age, though. There usually is a lot of armor. I don't know. Let me, I mean, specifically what rust does. Now I lost it. Hold on. Rusty equipment is very brittle. Blah, 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 blah. Brittleness of rusty gear can cause armor to be damaged and then broken after being damaged. Rusty armor can be damaged after a hit. The chance is calculated through the following. Take the damage roll, not including the protection roll. If the hit is a shield hit, you subtract the shield's protection. Subtract a DRN, so 2d6 open, and then multiply the final result by 2%. Okay, so you don't count the protection for the damage roll. So say we're hitting, like, for 18, and say they don't have a shield. You're adding a DRN and then subtracting a DRN, so, you know, on average, it'll just be the damage roll, and then you multiply that number by 2%. And that's the chance for it to be damaged. Damaged armor offers 20% less protection. Damaged armor can't be damaged again, but has a 25% chance to be broken instead, which offers 50% less protection. Rusty weapons have a 25% chance to get damaged with each hit they land, dealing 2d less damage with piercing and slashing, 1 less damage with blunt. Okay, it might be viable. I don't know, I've never used it because I'm always worried about my own shit, but honestly, that is kind of swingy. That's weapon and armor. So, you know, less damage dealt and they take more damage. It's could be good. I wouldn't spam it continually, but it's area effect 9+. So 10 with summon earth power. And if we can just have like 3 mages throwing that out while the enemies are across the map, that's pretty swingy, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's any other big earth water stuff outside of rust mist. I can check the inspector. Generic only. I mean, yeah, we might have national stuff, but usually not. Summon cave crabs. Claymen. That's about it. For combat spells, Rust Mist is it, but that might be enough. Okay. So yeah, maybe we just do Tunnel Sculptors then. Good research value, too. And the potential for 4 Earth, I mean, is really big. Grand Liberator, cap only. 2 fire, 2 earth, 2 holy, and then another fire, water, earth, 10% for another one. So some of these will be 3 fire, some 3 earth. They can do big magma shit, which is not bad. As for big fire, you know, Gift of Furies, I suppose, but how many of these are we actually likely to have? Hard to say. Tunnel Sculptor is what we're looking at, and then maybe some free smiths just for their smithing stuff. Ra's Militia. 25 hit points on our militia unit. 4 protection, 11 defense. They do have a shield, 4 parry, and a 15 damage spear. And they are 4 to a square. No, sorry, they're 3 to a square because they're size 4. Not bad. Ra's Warriors, however, much better. 25 hit points, 3 to a square, 19 protection, 9 defense only, though, with a parry force shield. Means that most things are just going to go right past that. So, you're banking on having just 25 hit points, 19 protection, which is pretty big. Pretty big. So that one has a 15 damage spear. This one has a 17 damage Morning Star, but even less defense. So, yeah. And then there's one with an axe. 8 defense, 19 damage on the axe. Yeah, I'd probably go with the spear. Crossbowman. 19 protection on your crossbowman is very nice. Range 40, 11 armor piercing every other round. Fairly standard crossbowman, I think. Sapper gets the pickaxe, 7 attack. I've never taken one of these, and I never will. 4 fucking defense. I don't even know what you do with them. Like, they're just there for, like, siege bonus. That's it. Ra's Guard. 19 protection, 11 defense with a parry, 2 shield, but they have a 23 damage glaive. Not bad on a flank, I gotta say. Ant Chariot. The rider has 19 protection, 14 defense with a parry, 4 shield, 17 damage broadsword. The chariot, I don't know why it says riderless ant. It must be improper conversion from Dominions 5. But the ant has 21 hit points, size 6, 14 protection, trample, with a 14 damage sting. Is it the best chariot in the history of the world? No, but it's also not that expensive. It's basically the price of like a heavy cav, or even a bit less. And these things will stomp basically every independent army we make, or we come across. Ra's Monk are our sacred. Not cap only, though. Non-cap only sacred. 25 hit points, 8 protection only, 12 defense. With 2 tunnel fist attacks, 14 attack length, 0, 14 magic blunt damage, and a tail slap for 7. That's it. Well, I mean, it's certainly not that impressive. Especially because we seem like a productivity nation in every other regard. So then to have this as like a different option is like, I mean, what would I have to take, really? You'd have to take a pretty big bless. 8 protection is very, very little. And it's 8 natural, which is always annoying. It's hard to buff that up. I would say that if you wanted to just take, like... oh, I don't know... hard skin, perhaps? Could work. But any of the big incarnate blesses could be maybe viable. But is it worth it? I mean, the damage that they're putting out isn't that obscene. I don't know. Not sure. And then we have Ra's Berserker Sacred. Also not cap only. Also 8 protection, 12 defense, 2 Tunnel Fist, Tail Slap. But they have Berserker +3. Which I guess is kind of a comfort. Why does this even exist then? These things basically cost identical amounts. What the hell do the monks have? Why? This can't be correct. This must be a bug or something. Why do these two things exist? I can check the workshop to see if there's any thoughts on this matter. Nope. Nothing really said about this one. I don't know. I mean, they're just better. They have 1 less attack, granted, but they have Berserker. And that's always going to trigger with fucking 8 protection, 12 defense. You're always going to be Berserk. Yeah, they're just better. So this unit doesn't need to exist as far as I understand. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I'm missing anything. I guess these do have 2 less MR, which is something. But aside from that, they seem just better. Okay, I mean, with Berserker, I'd say you could just take Fortitude then. Because then you'd get up to, like, 16 natural protection, which is viable, I suppose. I don't think you'd want to take larger, though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Conjuration. We have a whole lot of nothing. Alteration. Send Death Mushroom Spore. Death Mushrooms exude clouds of poisonous spores. I don't know what that means. Is this like an assassination or something? Instant Tunnel. It's a short-range teleport with earth water. Fungal growth. Accelerate the growth rate of a giant mushroom spore, send it through a miniature tunnel to a faraway province. Summon fungal colony. Okay, I don't know what any of these things do, but I kind of want to find out. Greater instant tunnel allows you to take your whole army. But it's also alteration 8, so there's that. Nothing in evocation. Construct pulverizers. Mining automatons with acidic breath. Yep, we're going to have to see what that's about. And a hammerer squad. Hammerer automatons. Small constructs with armor-piercing pincers and hammers instead of hands. Yep. Statue of the First Rebel. Unique sentient construct that can be equipped with relics of the First Rebel. That could be fun. Enchantments. Nothing. Thaumaturgy. Nothing. Blood, obviously, is going to be nothing. Okay, pretty simple. Well, we definitely want to see these constructions, and we're going to go for Legion of the Steel no matter what. So, Construction 6 is a granted. And then, I guess I want to see these spores. Why wouldn't I? As far as units are concerned, we're going to be going with the Spear Warriors. So we'll be able to crank that protection even higher. And we'll go with the Crossbowmen. Because it shouldn't affect our guys that much. But probably to start, we're just going to be building chariots because they're pretty good. We do get 15% more resources by default, so I don't think we have to go productivity 3. But we definitely want 2. These are big resource boys. As far as a pretender is concerned, Yeah, I mean, I'm okay making Sacred's a late game thing. So I think maybe just going with like a Colossal Head. Unless we get a big discount on something, but... Or the Golden Idol. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do the Golden Idol. Prisoned. We'll go Big Earth to get Hard Skin. Go this to get Blood Surge. I think Enchanted Blood will work well. And then we want at least a few of this. We do want 2 productivity, 1 order, maybe a growth. We may as well take... I don't know, was there anything that scaled? Yes. It's both scaled. We go big water, too. We have no national resistances or anything, and he's not really going to be involved with the army anyways. Tricky. Probably cold resist. Help out with cold-blooded, at least on our sacreds. And then... Meh. It's fine. That's what we're doing. Rafa. Go. Okay. Well, we... Jeez. This spot has connection on 3 thrones. And then we have a 4th next to us. This might be a short game. Yeah, okay. And then Tunnel Sculptors. And we're gonna go Construction 5 at least. Actually have the same speed? Oh no. About to say. Yeah. Okay. Pretty slow. These things aren't so slow. A lot of heavy cab. See how it goes. Yeah, they're pretty far forward there. chariot as a limp. Yeah, that didn't work out. Fuck. There goes the profit. Late age. So fun. Everybody loves late age. I hear it's by far the most popular of all ages. Like 98% of people only play late age because it's so much fun and people can't. It's just the amount of fun you get from late age. It's crazy. Crazy amounts of fun. Man, pricey. You know, a lot of chariots for that amount. Patala is here. Okay. It's fine. I'm worried about Patala. Yeah, we're just doing chariots for now. Powerful. It's good and powerful. Well, unfortunately, I mean, this is going to melt. So we are pretty close to Patala here. Yep. You'll lose a little bit, but considering how many we can make, it's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, we do want normal infantry. Okay. Rumbling. The rumbling. We should have someone search. Okay. Good. Let's get a base here. Okay. Okay. Good. Holy shit! He already took that. Oh my god. That's worrisome. Okay, let's be friends with Kadesh. Quickly. Damn. Well, it still gives us connections on 2. There's a water one here. That's surprising. This is an annoying one, too. Well, both of these are a little annoying. Probably could take that. Let's go... Let's do all this. Okay, I'm gonna take a mage with me. He refused once. Let's redo this. Yeah, I don't have Summon Earth power, but it'll still be pretty good. Kadesh is right here. That's in his cap circle, and so is this. And he has Undead, so... This may end up with us having to win a war against Kadesh, which I am not looking forward to. There's also the question of going underground. Okay, well, he accepted for now. We'll leave it at that. Well, that was easy. Okay. .22 protection. Yeah, maybe a little further back there. Okay. And we can start getting... Let's start getting some of those fungus growers. Okay, good. We get Construction 5. We have a lot of earth gems. Not a whole lot of water gems. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So, yeah, hammer squad we can get. Unless we have a guy with 4 earth, but we know that that's pretty uncommon. He's a special. He should be sacred for how special he is. Okay. Oh, there is one in Underspring. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, then we'll want to do this death spore thing at the very least. And maybe then just construction 6 to get Legion of Steel out of the way. We're gonna want... Well, our Pretender can make Bloodstones, but that's not for a while. Chassis of the Mountain is 3 earth, 1 fire. I don't think that's... Well, wait a minute. Free Smith. Yes. That's no problem then. 50% of these guys will be able to make it. Let's get some free Smiths up here. Oh, we didn't look at the hammers. Yeah, we will. Thankfully, we all have dark vision down here. No problem. Okay, hammerers. Okay, so it's like Clockwork Horrors. 8 hit points, size 2, 14 protection, 9 defense, 50 morale, 18 speed. Jesus. 4 amphibian with shock resistant 15, fire resistant 15, cold resistant 15, poison 25, blind with a 16 armor piercing pincer and a hammer 22. Yeah, they're pretty nasty. Now, they don't have any armor, so we can't soldier or steal them. But still, pretty good. Let's go ahead and get Evocation 2 for Rust Mist real quick. And then, yeah, Construction 6. Because this guy can already make the Chassis of the Mountain. Maybe Thaumaturgy 4 for Augury. Beccadesis. Fuck, in his cap circle. Shit. Well, that's not viable then. Yeah, I mean, I'd say... Damn it. If we had swimming, this would be a lot easier. Yeah, I don't think that's viable or worth it. I mean, I can go around. We could keep clearing down here and go south or something. Not looking super viable. I wonder if I shouldn't move these up further and have them hit archers. I wonder if that wouldn't be better. Except if there aren't any archers, then that's not good. So maybe just rear. The fuck, man. Damn mighty AI. Oh yeah, we don't have any death gems. But we have dark knowledge, so dark knowledge is expensive though. Shit. Okay, I guess you're just searching for death. Pretty much worked, right? Yep, that's the end of that. Alright, well, I don't really need to be at war with anyone. We'll head back. Shit. Oh yeah, and he's one of the busted. I have to redo the merge to take out Wild West. It's all busted. All he has is these birds, which are kind of ridiculous, right? A little. I mean, this thing is a 23 hit point flyer with 16 protection, 17 defense, and recuperation. 19 damage broadsword, 17 damage lance with a charge bonus, 13 damage hoof, and a cavalry crossbow. Kind of ridiculous. I'm sure he's doing all right for himself, right? Yeah. Well, you know. Let's see. We want to be buddies with him, that's for sure. Yeah, okay. 249. Yeah, we'll need another one. Okay. Oh, Taberon accepted. That's good. Yep. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Kadesh is in the hole. We're gonna have to go to war with someone. It's pretty much inevitable. I think the fastest, easiest one is just gonna be hit Kadesh here and take that. The only alternative would be to go in the water. So we'll see. If we can get wheeled, I think we can do it pretty easily, especially with these horrors. Yeah. Okay. We got Zatant, the first rebel. He's so rebellious. 2 earth, 1 astral, 2 nature, 3 holy. Inspirational +2. Hell yeah. We will get you an army, don't you worry, pal. Oh, now we have water. Got some water. Let's get some pulverizers. Yeah, let's take this. I could have brought along more earth mages. That was kind of dumb. Okay. Yes. Yes. It's a lot of Ra's warriors. The hammerers are blankers, but they're speed 18. They're way too damn fast. They're gonna get bludged here. There's nothing I can do. See how it goes. I did bring along another mage. Okay, let's do Summon Earth Power, Soldiers of Steel, Rust Mist. That's the script. Make it happen, man. Okay, we found a Gorge, Earthblood Seepage, and the Jade Pagoda. That sounds fancy. Like a nice, high-end Chinese restaurant. That rust mist. So rusty. That was pretty easy throwing, huh? We lost 5 chariots, 15 of the hammerers. But the hammerers got 96 of the kills. Pretty good. Ra's warriors didn't get shit. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, I mean, we probably would like enchantment 5 for Flame Ward to take on this Fire Throne. Let's go for that. And then focus on alteration to the end, probably. I haven't found any frickin' death gems at all. I just want to see what this cool fungus spore spell does. Also, the pulverizer is what? No, that's a chariot. That's... They blend in there. Hold on. Pulverizer. Look at it! It's like a metal ant without a head. 16 health, 16 protection, 10 defense. 4 amphibian, of course, with shock, fire, cold, poison resist. Siege bonus 5. They have 2 wedge attacks. Length 0, 12 attack, 19 blunt. And vitriol breath. 13 range, 16 armor piercing acid, AoE 1. That's pretty nasty. Now, we don't get nearly as many of those as the hammerers, but it's water instead of earth, so, you know, we'll go for it anyways. Hey, for earth! As he lives and breathes, he's also old. That's not good. That specifically, I don't know what that is. Oh, and there must have been a throne. No, I don't know what it was. It's annoying. Death mushrooms exude clouds of deadly spores. Poison cloud 750. Holy shit. How many did you get there? 6. Well, I mean, that's sort of worst case scenario of just instantly getting dropped on and dying. But still. Again. Kind of want to have, like, multiple people do it. I guess I can have him do it. More. Patala is besieging Midgard. This is Midgard's cap. Wait, what? Midgard even exists? He does. He's somewhere. Desh is here, and Patala came all around just to whoop up on his ass. It's crazy. Oh, did they join forces in one battle? Excellent. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Got 9 more of them. Tempted to try it then on this. I think the range is pretty short, and I really wish we had more death gems. This is painful. We haven't found shit. What is the range on this? 4. Okay, send it there. I love it. I love it. What a fun little spell. Okay. Yes. Let us take this on. Yeah, it should be fine. It's already been searched. Crazy stuff going on out there, man. Well, that got 8 kills. But imagine if I had like 10 of those. Good. Rust missed right in my face. Good, good. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, this is still open, actually. And there's one here. Oh, man, I might not even have to do this. This is tempting. Yeah, we're getting 1 death gem a turn now. This, however, is nature gems. Wonder if that wouldn't be better. Okay, good. Got the Throne of Life. 3 nature gems a turn. We're gonna have a lot of nature coming. Okay, so it's 2 nature, 1 death. Can do fungal growth. But it's range 2. So, okay. Anyone that's got 2 nature here, you're making a trip. Going on a school, a field trip. I want to spam that. I don't know what it does. Fuck, he took that. Shit. I don't really want to go to war with him. But I feel like Midgard's going to be in shit position. Maybe I should just go to war with him. Yeah, he's getting wiped out. No guarantee on any of this, but if we can get one of these and get Mark. There's hope. Keep hope alive and all that. Did we never find... Oh, I got Augury. Okay. Yeah, rust my shit up. Fungal growth. All the growth. Okay, that's it. Okay, well, yes, we can take a Feasible. There it is. Okay. So they spawn dragonflies. 15 attack, 1 slashing damage. That doesn't seem worth it. Okay, that is a pretty terrible fucking spell. Well, now we know. Bump. Oh yeah, the fly. Hanky buggers though, huh? Ouch. Fucking, I got all these, you get all these, this is why no one likes late age. You get all these fun spells, fun tools, all these things, and then, oh, you want gems to actually use those things? Go fuck yourself. You don't get anything. You don't get anything. You're a little piece of shit. Slap yourself, you little piece of shit. Quit being a piece of shit. That's what late age is. Alright, we got Get Mark. We're taking Get Mark right here, right now. Done. That'll be our third. And then we'll probably just go... Oh, we never made with Beccadesis. Whoops. And then we'll probably just go to the Fire Throne with Enchantment 5. Something like that'll do. Yeah, Ant Chariot's pretty good against infantry. Yeah, unfortunately, I really got to PD this shit up. So I will be departing. Look at all these guys that could be casting big death stuff. I want to see it. I want to see all the death. This has definitely got to get some kills, right? That's a lot of poison. I mean, yeah, they're going to die instantly, but still. It'll be cool. And that's what we care about in life. Is being cool. Beccadesis accepted. We got the Throne of Misfortune. Of course we did. Yeah, okay. We got 14 to the heavy cab. I guess that's decent. I mean, I guess I can just have one guy just cast it like every turn now. Really shitty. Because the lions just rush in and take it. And then just one-shot it. And then they will never die from poison. I mean, we might be building them up with afflictions. Can we... Let's take a look real quick. Never healing wounds there. Battle Fright, Chest Wound, Never Healing Wound, Chest Wound. So yeah, I mean, we're wearing them down. I mean, it's... Why not? Rafa has arrived. Excellent. Look at this big boy. We could teleport him on there. Does have 33 fucking protection. Could he kill them? Probably. Honestly, probably. Because he can just spam gifts from heaven and stuff. You can also spam Earthquake, but I don't know... Oh, it's armor piercing. Also a lot of fatigue. Well, it's got big... That's 7 Earth. And it's 4. You can go up to 8 Earth. Okay, well that's... Thank you for your useless information here. Okay, so an extra level means you suffer half the fatigue. So it would be 150. 2 extra levels is a third as much. 3 extra is a fourth as much. And so 4 extra would be 1/5 as much. Meaning that it would cost 60 fatigue for him to cast Earthquake. It's pretty good. Pretty good. You can only do 1 item. I guess it would probably be... well, we can't make... No, we can make... Amulet of Resilience. That would be 9 reinvigoration. Okay. It's... I mean, we can take it without our Pretender. It just kind of... We almost never do Earthquake. I don't know how good it actually is if you're not flying. But we'll see. Okay. Now just dodging wars, that's all. Midgard has been permanently vanquished. Yeesh. Really got dumped on. Yeah, dude, they're getting some illnesses. Like, if we just do this a billion times, no problem. Yeah, sure. Should we just try it? He's got 15 fire resist. I think it'll be fun. Okay. Summon Earth Power. Personal Iron Skin. Body Ethereal. So like a billion things we could cast. I think we just want to see Earthquake twice. Alright, 10. Now we go 12. 5. 5. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, make it happen, man. Oh, and we're summoning the mushrooms, so that'll distract him for a moment while he casts Earthquake. What could possibly go wrong? There was the Earthquake. There's another Earthquake for you. Well, if that wasn't one of the easiest fire throne we've ever taken. Jesus. These take any damage? From anything? He did a fuck ton of damage with Earthquake. I see that. Although, obviously nothing on the Kitharonics because they have 25 invulnerability. Okay, he did take 2 damage from his own Earthquake. And then they tried to claw him and did nothing. Look at these 38 plus 7 protection rolls. 38 fucking protection! You need armor negating shit for that. And then he hit himself for 0 with Earthquake. And then by that point, it was basically just over. Oh, you hit a Kitharonic Lion for 143 with Gifts of Heaven. Gifts from Heaven, good, good, good. Yeah, that was easy. 38 protection, man. Yeah, I gotta send that one to Lego. Okay. Oh yeah, get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Done. That's pretty ridiculous. Flame. Build the last temple there. Done and done. And that should be game, set, match. Boom. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Again, every nation is good if you avoid all wars. And we were fortunate in some ways that we were able to avoid wars. Except, if I hadn't gotten this, I would have just teleported onto this. Wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But yeah, I mean, having this is already pretty damn good. And none of them were, like, supremely obnoxious. And we definitely would have taken that even without any Pretender. Because we had just an insane amount of units here. 769. And enough Earth Mages to just buff all of them. With group stone skin. Yeah, we almost never use this shit. Like, basically, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that stuff. Area Effect 3+ is just meh. I mean, I love Marble Army. Fantastic spell. And, you know, if we ever got up to, like, Army of Gold or something, sure. But that's why I usually just like Soldier of Steel or Legion of Steel. Legion of Steel is really accessible. I like battlefield-wide buffs. I don't like the little stuff and having 30 mages. It's okay, and sometimes for like Mist Form on like your Sacreds, it's pretty obscene, but then there's just Army of Mist, and it's just better. But again, we play a setup here where we usually avoid wars either entirely or until like the very end where I have to go into a war. And so I can kind of wait and maybe get these big battlefield-wide buffs. Whereas multiplayer games, often you're going to be involved in like a relatively early war. Like, you know, your first war kind of thing. And for that, you're not going to have that. But those point buffs, that group Stone Skin or something like that, group Iron Skin, and bringing along 8 mages to cast it, that can make the difference, absolutely, between, like, even, you know, even matches. The AI, we don't really have even matches. You know, they're big, but they're dumb. I don't get as much, but I am smart, theoretically. So it's not ever an even match, but in multiplayer, you know, you're always going up against people on level footing, so to speak. And so, yeah, he who brings mages, I would imagine, will often win. Or, you know, not necessarily, but assuming everything else is equal, having Iron Skin on half your troops is going to be a big factor. But anyways, as for our nation here, Meissa, the Age of Freedom. Yeah, I mean, pretty good. There was some fun stuff in there. The mushroom thing, kind of interesting. The second mushroom thing, I don't know what the purpose of that is. I mean, maybe you're... I would imagine they're immobile, right? So you can't... So it's meant to be like the other one, where you drop it onto a battlefield and fuck shit up. But it was really shit. I mean, for late age, that's a really shit spell. Maybe in early age when there's a lot of unarmored targets. But even then, I don't know. And that was so many gems to send in like 6 of those things. And it's just, what's the point? So the first one's kind of funny. And I think could really, on like low health targets especially, that would be really devastating. Or like low health, or like average health, high armor, high shield, slow targets that have to wade through this massive poison cloud and then die. That would be really effective. But against Chitharonic Lions, not so much. But it was fun. And then you have the hammer. We didn't get to see the pulverizers in battle. I think they would have been pretty good, though. Decent. Not amazing, but decent. And then your actual troops. I mean, nothing amazing here, but certainly reliable stuff. 19 protection, 25 hit points is always going to be pretty solid. And you get chariots, which are fun, and they're giant ants, so it's thematic. And yeah, I got no real complaints. The sacreds are pretty garbage, and I don't know why there's 2 that are so identical, and yet one is just better. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the Berserker was meant to be cap only. Maybe I could see an argument there, but then even still, should be better then. Should be even better. They're okay. I like the mages. I always like plentiful earth mages. So yeah, I think it was a fun little nation. Good stuff. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.